Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back. Sorry I didn't put this in the last video, but I was just in a rush. But I'm going to go ahead and do it now. And the inner ring here, where you see the mouse, is the chart for the United States of America as a country. I've got a small disclaimer. There are a couple of different charts that astrologers adhere to, but this one is the one that myself and many other professional astrologers find more factual given its orientations. Anyway, I'll go right into it here. Here's Mars at 0 degrees of Cancer. Now you got to remember the Mars is the planet of initiation of action. Okay. Now over here you'll see Pluto at 5 degrees of Capricorn, directly opposing Mars. Down here you'll see the moon, and I've got it just before it goes into Libra, but it will be at 0 Libra at 6:03 a.m. I'm sorry, 6:04 a.m. on the 3rd of August. And you see here Uranus up here on the midheaven at 4 degrees of Aries, and that's in a square to Mars. That's in a square to Pluto. Okay, and it's opposing this moon. You'll also notice that Saturn, or the Sun, I'm sorry, in the America's chart is at 12 degrees of Cancer, and it's receiving a square from transiting Saturn at 12 degrees of Libra, which means stress to the will of the nation, literally. It means restriction to the financial aptitude of the nation. You also see we have Jupiter and Venus here at very early Cancer, 2 and 5 degrees respectively, being opposed by Pluto, conjoined by Mars, squared by Uranus, and like I said, squared by the moon. So what you get is literally a harmonic complex that basically impacts those two planets most seriously in America's chart. Meanwhile, we have a raise to the debt ceiling coming. It's no coincidence. Also, you notice here that Saturn in the natal chart of America is at 14 degrees of Libra. And you see Saturn in transit is at 12.5 degrees of Libra, which means that we're also experiencing the Saturn return. Now, on a personal level, a Saturn return occurs at the age of 28 to 29, and it really means that the person is tested for their adulthood capabilities. You know, they're basically shown what adulthood is at that point. And so that's why I generally don't really think of 24-year-olds as adults, truly, because they haven't experienced the trauma and the challenge of this return. Well, our nation is getting a blast of that same energy, learning about how to balance our resources. And in order for a change in the consciousness of man to occur, because that's really what I would see represented by these energies, in order for that type of change to occur for the masses, challenge is prerequisite. Unfortunately, we don't operate from a position of consciousness, and therefore we leave it to the universe and circumstances to provide the impetus for said change. But nonetheless, I wanted to break that down regarding the United States of America's chart, and also, sorry to keep skipping back and forth, but like I said, I get in a rush when I make these things. But anyway, Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. Capricorn is the ruler of our 8th house as a nation. And Pluto, the planet of credit, is traveling through the 8th house, opposing our material good standing. And Saturn is squaring the sun of the chart, literally meaning that the daily life, that's Leo in this chart, ruled by the sun, is going to be hit with a blow of challenges for Americans. So I hope this helps to break it down for you, and you can make your own assumptions, uh, and prepare in whatever way you find best. Take care, much love, and if you want to mirror this video and any other videos on my channel, please feel free. Thank you.